Hello, fantastic Downey artists. It's Miss G coming to you for your art lessons for the week of April 27th through May 1st. Now, this week I did send out an email with letting you know that I'm going to be doing grade level Zoom meetings, art lessons every day this week. So it will be with your whole grade level, not just with your homeroom. So if you didn't get that email, check for it and let me know if you didn't receive it. You can find me a couple different ways through my email address, which is on the screen. You can also find me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Miss G Art. And my office hours, just to reiterate, are Mondays from 11 to 1 and Wednesday from 11 to 1. You can also email me or send me messages any other time, but I might not get back to you right away unless you pick those times right there. So here we go. Let's get into the lessons for the week. So let's start with kindergarten. Now remember, just because you are not in kindergarten, even if you're a first grader or second grader, if you really like this lesson, if this looks like fun to you, then do it. Okay, you don't have to be, these are just suggestions. You don't have to do the lesson that is for your grade. You can do all the lessons if you really, really like art and want to do them all. So the links for all these videos and things, you can find them. I'm going to share them in a couple places. They'll be in the description of the YouTube video. They will be on Clever, and I'm going to try to put them on Teams this week as well. So look in all those places for them. If you can't find them, then just send me an email and I will send you the links that you need. But you can probably type them from this video too. Unfortunately, you can't click on them in this video, but at least they're there and they're pretty easy. Okay, so for kindergarten, you are going to be making a collage. Now, all of the shapes in this collage are square, but they have used the shapes to create a different, to create something, right? So in the ones down the bottom of our screen here, we see that they used warm and cool colors to make a heart collage, okay? So first thing you're gonna do is watch the video to remind you about warm and cool colors. Remember, our warm colors are red, orange, and yellow, and our cool colors are green, blue, and purple. You are then going to find scraps of paper. You can use regular construction paper if that's what you have at your house. If you don't have that, you could find a magazine or a newspaper. You could also just take a marker or a crayon and color a white piece of paper and then cut it out. So you have a lot of different options of how to get colored paper. You are also going to then get a plain piece of white paper, draw any shape on it. You can use the heart like you see in the pictures. You can create a circle. You can make an emoji if you want to. You can make something like a smiley face or a piece of fruit, anything that you want. I would keep it kind of simple though. The more simple of a shape, the easier it's going to be. You're going to glue the warm colors on the inside of the shape and the cool colors on the outside of the shape, of the around the background, as we call it, right? So once you have done all that and you have glued all of your shapes on, I'd love for you to take a picture and share it with me. I'd love to see your artwork. Okay, first graders are going to be learning a little bit about Van Gogh. You're going to start by watching a video about him, and then you're going to follow along with either video to create your own sunflower drawing. If you have paint at home, you could do this as a painting too. And the one that's on the screen is the real one that's been painted by Van Gogh, but yours is going to look just as beautiful, I'm sure. This lesson is one of my favorite lessons that I usually do in the springtime with first graders, so I hope that you'll take some time to do it. Okay, for second grade, you are going to be creating a superhero self-portrait this week. So you can have this be of you, meaning it's a self-portrait, or you could have it be of someone else if you wanted to. You will need white paper, and then black paper and newspaper is optional. She shows you how to make a really cool shadow behind your self-portrait to make it look like it's popping off of that newspaper. But if you don't have black paper or newspaper, you don't have to do that part. You can just draw it on regular paper and she'll show you that too. You can use markers or crayons, whatever you have to draw with. And then you will need scissors and glue if you do plan on cutting it out, but if you don't, then you don't need them. Grade 3, you are going to be making a found object self-portrait. Now, this video is really fun. You're going to just go around your house and find different things that you could use for different parts of a self-portrait. You only have to do the face. You don't have to do like a whole body unless you want to. But as you see in the picture, everyone kind of starts with a plate or something circular, and then you've got to find things around your house that you can use for your hair and your ears or earrings or eyes or nose and mouth. And what are you going to put for all of those shapes? So this is a really fun video to follow along with. When it's all done, you take a picture of it, and that's your artwork. You can then send it to me so I can see how it came out. Grade 4, I'm gonna move my video out of the way. Grade 4, you are going to be learning about the life and work of Romare Bardin. And you are going to be looking at his work, and then you're going to be doing something kind of fun. You're going to find something from a newspaper or magazine. Now, if you don't have newspapers or magazines at your house, you can wait until, usually like once a week, the mailman always brings to my house a whole bunch of like flyers and stuff for the things that are on sale at the grocery store, and you can cut something out from there and use it for this too. It doesn't have to be an animal. You can have it be anything, okay? So you're gonna glue that square to a piece of paper, and then you're gonna use a pencil to continue the drawing, right? Use your imagination. Don't just draw what is on the magazine page. Create something else, you know, create a different background or create a different shape, right? This example, there are some more examples at that website, but this example, the student could have also turned this into a different animal, right? He didn't have to make it into a giraffe. Maybe he could have used the giraffe head, but then it could have been a fish body, right? Or a kangaroo's body, or a cat's body, right? Something kind of silly. So I can't wait to see what you come up with. You can color it in too if you'd like to. Okay, 5th graders. Now, 5th graders, last year we did this attachment challenge in school, and you did it when you were in the 4th grade, and I think that you can do it on your own without me because you know how to do it. So the attachment challenge, if you need a reminder, there's the video, right? You're just gonna go to bit.ly/attachment5, and it's gonna remind you, show you how to do it. You're gonna pick 5 materials from around your house. You can use anything. You can use twist ties, you can use pipe cleaners, you can use toothpicks, you can use string, you can use yarn, you can use pens or pencils. I'm like looking at my desk at all the things. The only things you can't use are tape, staples, and glue. And that's to get it to all stick together, right? So if you remember from last year when you were in the 4th grade, we had 4 attachments and 4 materials, right? This year, I'm gonna challenge you, because you would be doing this if we were in school together still, 5 attachments and 5 materials. So in the video, it will remind you how to get the things to all stick together. But remember, you can tie, you can insert something so it sticks together. Remember how I taught you to like make a cut and then insert something into it, and that will help it stay together. Lots of different ways to make things actually stick together without using tape, staples, or glue. So see if you can do it. I challenge you. All right, and the last one I have is for anyone from any school who is in kindergarten through 5th grade that is in a special education class. So for this project, you guys are going to be creating your own sensory bags. And you can use big bags, you could use like sandwich size bags, smaller ones if that's what you have, or you can use big gallon size bags. If you've got paint, you want to squirt some paint in each side and then close up the bag and mix them together with the bag closed. It's a great way to learn about color mixing. It's a lot of fun. The video there will show you a little bit more information, but I'd love to see pictures of you doing it. If you want to send me over some pictures, that would be awesome. All right, those are our projects for this week. Don't forget to join me live on our Zoom calls. They're going to be about 40 minutes long, just like our regular art class. So we will be drawing something together and just chatting and catching up and seeing how everyone's doing, okay? So join me, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It'll be nice to see each other. All right, everyone have a good week.